There's a woodpecker.
The woodpecker's working, ain't he, buddy? All right, guys.
What woodpecker's jobs are?
That's to peck wood and get bugs. Well, we're out here at my neighbor's again, Mr. Henry's. I want to show you guys, we just bush hogged that field the other day. And I don't know if y'all can see, but across the street over here, they plant a huge amount of corn, sunflowers, anything that you could think of to attract a dove. It's a huge dove field. And we've noticed over the last couple of years, driving up and down that road and hunting back here, that those deer, they come from there, they come right down this fence line and come right into this cove. I call it a cove, that's what we're gonna be calling it. It's just a little cove of trees that's grown up. And it's just beautiful. I can't stop looking at it. But we're gonna cut all this and round this out, get all this cleaned up. And I was talking to my neighbor, and he told me I could come back here and clean all this up, and this would be a new spot for me to hunt this year. But while I was out here, I was rambling around as I do. Y'all coming up here, Mace? I was rambling around as I do, and I think that's the tree we'll possibly be hunting, so we can shoot down into here. And I think I followed this trail right up in here. I followed this trail up here, and it just opens up so pretty, and all this is a huge thicket just loaded with deer. And normally we hunt way back there, so now we're pulling back this way. But what I'm getting to the meat of the video is while I was back here looking around, look what we found. I found tons of this hog panel. There's some here laying on the ground. I know y'all probably can't see it, but there's a piece here, and there's just a giant stack of it right here, but it's full of trees. It's just a big stack. It's all under the leaves, and it goes way back in here. It's just a ton of it. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but it's just a nice little stack of it. And if you price that stuff, it ain't cheap. Okay, so I talked to my neighbor and asked him about it, what he was doing with it. And he said he used to have his stuff back when he was in the construction business. But now he's not in construction no more. He told me, he said, if you can get it out, you're more than welcome to have it. Take it all. And he said there were even some house trusses stuff back here. And we looked at them, but they're just way dry rotted and crumbling down into dust. So that's how long it's been since he's been back here. But we're gonna get together. I got Destiny for just a little bit. She's gotta go to work. And I got Mason. And we're gonna try to start digging some of this stuff out and get ready to build some more of those hoop style pens that we build for free. Guys, I hit my truck there and all down through here and there. It's Scratched up my mirror pretty good. But other than that, that was a ton of wire. I had one piece get away from me. I don't know if I got on camera. And probably some bad language involved. But that sucker slid right off the truck and grabbed the mirror, and I thought it about snatched my mirror off the truck. Thank goodness it didn't. And like I say, I've always said I bought this to work with. So, dang it. That's all right. We got a ton of wire. Look at all that. I forgot to count them, but there's 25 of them, I guess. The only thing that disappointed me was they're all, and we couldn't tell in the woods because they were covered in trees and leaves. We couldn't tell until we started dragging them out. But they're all different sizes. I think there's a bunch of 16s and some 12s, and there's some small ones. Like whoever had them before him, because he said he got it from the people across the street back years and years ago. He said he was doing it with construction. I can't remember, but they're all different sizes. Look like somebody may have done some other projects with some of it, but heck, that's a lot of free wire. I mean, that's amazing. That is a lot of free panel that we can use for gardening, putting in some little baby chicks. We can build some little brooder type areas for our ducks. I mean, I can think of 1,000 different things to do with these things. Definitely some more of these hoop panels, style chicken houses that we build. But dang, I'm excited. I'm about wore out, as you can tell. That loading it up, and it's hot out here too. That heat's finally kicking back in. Let's see what she wants. What, baby?
Now we can get back on.
Yeah, you can get back up there. Come on. Yeah, let's get you up there. There you go. Are you happy now? Yeah. We're gonna run in the house. I want to show you guys our quail are starting to hatch. They started hatching last night. We had put 128 on the incubator, and there's 20 or 30 out there had hatched this morning. So it's the middle of the afternoon, about 3 o'clock now. So I didn't want to start really getting into them heavy till tonight. So I'm gonna wait till probably this evening. But I want to show you guys our quail that are hatching. We are super excited about them. It's our first batch, so we're sort of on the fence. We were sort of on the fence whether or not to hatch them or not. We weren't sure if they were fertile or not, but I was pretty sure they were fertile. And I actually put some on Craigslist to sell. And the guy that called me, he come and got 5 18 packs and asked me what he owed me, and then he asked me if they were fertile. And I honestly couldn't tell him whether they were or not, so I just gave them to him. I said, look, I was selling them for $5 for 18 pack. And I said, I got to be honest, I'm not exactly sure. We had just put on ours on it. I said, now once ours hatch, I'll know for sure. And then I can honestly say whether or not I can sell them as fertile eggs. But I texted him earlier and told him so far we got a few that's hatched, and he was pretty excited about that. But we're gonna go check them out real quick. You wanna watch a video? Yeah, you wanna watch a video on my phone? Let's run in the house and we're gonna check out some quail. She's wanting to play on the phone. Well, guys, there are a bunch of little baby quail in there that are just about ready to come out. I think what we'll do, we got the little brooder ready. The heat lamp's just jamming. I haven't looked in here yet. Let's see if anything's going on in here. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I didn't have a lot of confidence in this incubator. I honestly did not have a lot of confidence. I can't keep up. This is Travis's now. We've had that incubator put up for a long time. I don't see anything that should be wrong with it. They're actually hatching a day early. They were due to hatch tomorrow, so we'll leave them on there for another couple of 3 days just to make sure, because sometimes it'll take a little longer. Chickens, they're really good about coming out the day that they're due. But quail, they'll start a day early, and we usually give them about 3 days to make sure they finish up what few that left over that's going to hatch late. So I'm going to start pulling some of these guys out, dropping them in here, and giving room, take some of the empty shells out, get room for whatever's supposed to hatch tomorrow or tonight. They actually started hatching last night. Travis had called me at work and told me there was 4 that just started hatching late last night. So right on time, they're looking good. This incubator right here is awesome. It's never let us down. We always have good hatch rates out of that one. This one, I can't remember. I don't think we even used it last year, but the year before that we got it, and I can't remember if it was having Turner problems, but Travis got down here with a video camera, and we actually got to set a timer on it, and we watched it turn. So everything was working like it's supposed to. Like I say, we'll give it a couple more days. I believe it'll hatch. I'm hoping. That'd be nice. We have between the two, there's 40 some odd birds on there, and 80 in here, 48 in there, and I think there's 80 in here. I know it's 128 total. So let me get these guys out and make some room real quick. Look at how small they are. He's already sleeping. But they're super happy to be out of that brooder. Super happy. I got to run out there in the car and go get the food, fill their food up. But guys, I want to say thank you for checking out our channel. If you're not a subscriber, do us a favor and click that subscribe button. Be a part of the Kinfolk Farm family. We would really appreciate it. And if you're on the fence about raising quail, I would highly recommend raising quail. It's just super easy. Order you some eggs online, or if you know anybody that has them, get some eggs, hatch them, or if you can buy the baby quail or full-grown quail, get you some quail. It doesn't take a lot of room to raise them. They're not loud. They're super fast production bird. The eggs are just absolutely fantastic. We eat them every day. We love them. The meat's fantastic. I can't say enough about them, guys. But do us a favor. Oh, he got trapped up. Do us a favor. Do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button again. If you are a subscriber to my channel, thank you guys so much. You know how much I appreciate y'all subscribing to my channel and being part of the Kinfolk Farm family. Leave me some comments. If you have any questions about quail, leave me some comments as well. I'll do my best to answer them. We've been raising quail for a year, and we don't know everything, but we can sure teach you a lot. We can sure tell you what you probably need to get you started in some quail. But guys, love y'all to death, and we're going to see you on the next video.